Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Svetlana for those who are new, and I'm excited you decided to join on today's video because I do have a couple exciting things to talk about, to show you, and I feel like this is gonna be a fun video compiled of some, different things. I mean, just saying the same thing all over again. I'm so sorry about it. Actually, today I was walking my puppy Baloo and we did found a very random houseplant rescue. So a plant near the garbage container. So in the beginning I will show you little snippets of that walk and me finding that plant. Then we'll jump into potting it up because it's bare without any soil. And then we'll proceed to the walkthrough of my collection. I do have a bunch of plants to show you, some exciting new growth, peduncles on Hoya, and I feel like it's gonna be fun to see how plants are doing throughout this growing season. Also, I thought, you know what, oh, sorry, my eye's itching. Mostly whenever I do a walkthrough, I show only this space, which is my office area. Technically, this is half of the room. We have a whole bedroom, but we did separate half of it, like a little bit less than half of it, with a wardrobe behind that and then a plant shelf. This is gonna be like my space for my plants, for filming, and the rest of the things. So it's a space that I mostly often spend my time in and also film in because it's like prepared for all of that, right? But I thought, you know what, it's been a while since I showed you my kitchen plants, my living room plants, and my balcony plants. And little heads up, the space is not cleaned all the way up. I actually just came up with this video idea about an hour ago. I wanted to film a completely different cartel down video, but then I noticed that I ran out of soil, so we're gonna postpone that video. And also rescued randomly a plant, so it wasn't planned, it just happened. So we're compiling two different things into the one video. That's what I was mentioning. So first off, let's go ahead on that walk with me. Let me show you the most random. Actually, I'm so surprised that I found this plant because it is so small. My puppy was sniffing in the area around the garbage containers, and I'm always keeping an eye on him whenever he does that, because very often around garbage containers there are some leftovers of food and I just don't want him, to eat something out there. So I'm always watching him like a hawk. And this time, while watching him like a hawk, I noticed something variegated. And I was like, wait a minute. So of course I filmed it, of course I brought it back home, and let me show it right now. I know guys, so random. So oh, my husband came back. Moment. Oh, we have so many goodies from the store. I actually pre-filmed the portion of me going, walk. Oh guys, I actually pre-filmed the whole portion of me showing all of my plants because it was beautiful sunny morning and we have the sun in here only during the early morning hours. So I already did that, and right now I'm filming the intro, filming the houseplant rescue portion and the rest of the video. And my husband just walked in with all of the things that I need so much right now because I do have some pests and I'm gonna be talking about it in today's video. So karate spray from those bastards. So excited about this. Also something different. This is supposed to attract pests, trips. No idea how does that work. Let me know in the comments if you want to see me trying to use that. Here's the company. He actually found it in a bookstore. Okay, we use this. Sorry. I'm actually very excited about this. Never seen that before, so curious to see. And also, oh my gosh, I actually have been working on all of your pot orders, and some of you started to introduce the idea of maybe not only painting on a pot, you know, the art that I could sell, but also on a canvas. So I asked my husband to go ahead into an artsy store and see if they have small canvases that we can go ahead and paint together in my vlog channel. I can take you behind the scenes. So maybe you would like some kind of small little, you know, painting maybe of your puppy. Look at this. He got me this together with this stand. This is so cute. Oh my gosh. And he also got me little square ones. This is what I was excited the most about. This one is actually pretty random, but I love to see that they have wooden framing. Actual good quality. Nice. Heck yeah. So I actually already had a couple paintings orders before of pet portraits. Here's, for example, one of those. The lady asked to paint her pets, but in the design of her favorite movie characters. So this was a fun idea to paint, and I feel like we could have so much fun to work on a flat surface because the pot shape is a little bit roundish. So very excited about that. If you're curious to have a pet portrait of whatever design you're feeling, we have some canvases to work on. So go ahead, DM me or write me a message in Instagram or Facebook, and we can talk details, because I actually have so much more free time right now and I'm ready to work on some art. And take you along, of course, in my vlog channel, because this is where I show you how I paint my pots and more of that. So you can go check out Chasing Firefly. So excited. Oh my gosh, the artist in me is screaming inside right now. Oh yeah, okay, so sorry, a little break. This happened. Fabulous. Okay, what we were... Yes. Okay, the rescue. So let me show you the opuntia. It's still in a poo bag from Baloo's walk, because I thought, where the heck I can put a cacti with spikes? So let me quickly show you. So I have an idea that somebody did throw away whole opuntia plant, and probably somebody else rescued it, which is exciting. But I would love to rescue the whole plant, obviously, but I'm actually pretty excited to have at least a couple ears. Yeah, one small and one large one. So right now we'll quickly plop it in a little pot I have prepared. Check this out. I think this is gonna be a perfect tiny pot. I thrifted it. It actually was a complex of 3 matryoshka kind of, you know, pots. I have another one. Don't remember. I think larger than this one. But where is it? That's a good question. That's a good question. I have planted something in there. It just lost somewhere in my jungle, I guess. So if I'll remember, I will show you it. Oh, I know, my orchid in my kitchen is standing in a larger size. So this is the medium one, and this is the small one with also tiny cacti in here. So we're gonna plant into a medium that opuntia right this moment, right? And then we will jump into the walkthrough, because I have a bunch of plants to show you. And in advance, I just want to apologize about the dust, the not cleanliness. Like, it's not perfect. We do live in this apartment. And once again, my planty area, my zone of all of the shelves is in my bedroom, where lots of stuff is happening and dust is dusting. Sorry. I apologize. Jesus. Sorry. You know, there will be some dust. It's always so difficult for me to catch up with the dust, because I have so much more fun things to do, you know, like paint, like crochet and do other things. And dusting is like once a month thing in my life, and I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. So you will see some dust. Be prepared. But right now, let's do this. Let's do this. I'll show you probably a little from the top. Yeah, the situation from the top. We'll quickly plant this little rescue plant and we will move on. Oh, I'm excited. What a tiny rescue. This is probably the smallest rescue I have ever made. And I did rescue lots of humongous plants from trash containers, which you will see in today's video later on. Enough mumbling, let's repot it. Alright, we're done with the repotting part. It was, of course, very easy because both of the plants are extremely tiny, but I actually never had a variegated opuntia, so I'm very excited about it. It looks like such a cool find, and I wonder how a whole plant looked. It probably looked fabulous because it does have teeny tiny speckles of green, but mostly it's so white and ghostly. Oh, so perfect for the upcoming fall season. And it does have very pink top with new growth, so I wonder when we'll see some. So yeah, little update, so random, so small, but honestly, I'm excited. Very small, not so scary to add into your collection in comparison to the plants you will see right now that I did brought home, and I need my husband to carry those plants because they were huge. So I hope you enjoyed the walkthrough because this is the portion that we will jump in right now. But before that, I actually seen a notification that Wildfern uploaded a video, and on the logo I could see my painted pot. So I cannot wait to finish filming this video and to go ahead and check it out. I still have no idea what is happening in that video because I haven't seen it yet, but my hands are so itchy, so we'll quickly go ahead right now into the walkthrough portion and then the outro, and I'm going to be so fast into that YouTube, so fast in the comment section, into the video itself. I'm so excited. So if by any means some people came from that channel onto mine, thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to hang out with you and hopefully entertain you, have some good time together, some plenty time together. And yeah, so excited. Oh my gosh, I cannot. I'm so excited. So we'll jump into that. I will jump into that soon. You right now will jump into the walkthrough. Ooh, so excited. I want to dance. It's a good day. It's gonna be a good day. Let's go drool over some cool plants. I know I don't show you these rooms often because I actually have a pretty showing window that you can tell from where I'm living. So just a little show and tell, I guess, in my kitchen. This is one corner that I have like complete jungle vibes. And yeah, it's a bit intense. Lots going on. I'm sorry I did not clean too much before that because I actually have plants in about an hour. So just wanted to show you like real life is happening here, okay? So it's not like the most clean and AD prepared kitchen, but I do have a bunch of plants here that I don't show you that often. I have an orchid from my office that you can see blooming on the very right corner, spider plant that I propped from my mama plant and I show you in a moment, cacti, a bonsai. This one is actually from my husband's workplace, a gift. This dracaena on the side is actually a rescue. I have 4 dracaenas growing in there and all of them are rescues, which I believe is very fun. This Oracaria I actually use as Christmas tree every single year, and every single year it gets bigger and bigger. This year, on the other hand, it doesn't have any top because it grew, you know, all of those branches. The one thing that I hate about having plants in the kitchen because of all of that sticky dust, you can tell in here, so all of these are waiting for a nice shower day. Believe it or not, this Humanga Zizi is also a rescue. I found it near trash containers and I did ask my husband to come with a car and pick me, my puppy and the plant up. I have a whole video about it. You can find it in my playlist of rescued houseplants. That was a pretty cool story because it was huge. It is huge right now, but it was a bit smaller, but it was still intensely huge. Very awesome rescue story. Also have this philodendron scandens over here going all crazy. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. I actually need to shape it because, as you can tell, all of those vines right now are just falling freely. I need a little bit of help. Have lots of props from my different cuttings. Manjula pothos, my marble queen, my golden pothos, like lots of those. Marble queen on the very top, and Rhaphidophora as well. So I'm sorry for the mess. Once again, I did not plan to film in the kitchen, but on the other hand, I thought I don't show you these plants so often, and they're actually pretty cool, if I say so myself. So just wanted to show you these, and I don't know, hopefully you won't judge me too much on the dust and stuff. Alright, another room that I don't show you that often is actually my living room, because I mostly do all of my filming in my office. But once again, just a little shout out to my rescued plants from trash. In here you can see a hibiscus rose, a pretty large one. Also ignore the bottom, we're actually preparing for the travels. So in the very bottom we do have, it's not a bottom, it's in the corner. This is a hibiscus rose that I did rescue from trash as well. It was another awesome story. Until this day I feel like this is my favorite rescue story ever because it was just a simple stick. Here's a picture of how it looked when I found it. It was very early spring last year and I'm just amazed by how beautiful it is, how lush it is. I not that long ago propped it and every single top right now is growing several tops. So that will be so much more bushy very soon. Sorry for the backlit, oh my gosh. I also have a Hoya pubicellix out there on the very top on my bookshelf. And once again, this bookshelf is just a work in progress. We're working on that. Have ashes of both my Germans out there. Yeah, it's a weird place. My home is a pretty weird place. Have several plants that are on a quarantine zone. I'm sorry about the old windows. I live in a very old apartment building, but yeah. So here are some alocasias that have trips and a bunch of cacti that just hanging around in here and enjoying the sun. And also have a baby monstera growing out there. Nothing too shabby. And on this side of the wall I also have kind of a quarantine zone, kind of cramp all of the plants you can into one place that still receive lots of beautiful sunlight until I figure out where to put those, and they end up being in the very same spot for half a year. That kind of thing happening. So I do have just a bunch of plants that I took from my office. So my beautiful euphorbia, look at this, she's such a jungle queen. I love this plant so much. It definitely needs to find a more beautiful home than this one, but it honestly loves in here because it's so lush and beautiful. Once again, a rescue plant that I got from trash. Funny story, you might hear that a bit more often on this channel. So yeah, I do have a Zizi Zenzi out there, my Sansevieria trifasciata, I believe, or Zelanica, one of those. I have a gorgeous anthurium that is just so huge. I just don't have where to put it. It just gave me this new leaf and it's so thick, it's like cardboard. Listen. It's insane. It's a very beautiful plant, but once again, I just don't have where to put this boy. So if you're looking for a bigger plant, let me know. This queen right here, this is my large form Monstera deliciosa that all of the leaves are actually, turned to the light, obviously, right now. And I'm so excited because of this. Oh, I'm so happy. This makes me so happy. It's been a while since it gave me a new leaf. This is the newest leaf and it already was pretty large. So, very excited about this one. Oh, wait, no, it's not the newest leaf. What am I talking? This was the newest leaf and it did not have any secondary fenestrations, which was very frustrating, I'm not gonna lie. So I hope they're back in this one. And next to it I have my bird of paradise, or Strelitzia nicolai. Once again, a perfect spot for it because it does receive lots of morning sun, enjoying, the sun baths over here, even though I don't see it that often because it's hiding in this corner, but they live their best life. I mean, look at this Manjula pothos. Those leaves it's giving me, heck yes, a happy plant for sure. So I know I don't come here like ever, but just keep in mind that I do have more plants, more huge plants that I just pop everywhere around where I can find a space for them. Oh, and I also have a Hoya in here that I forgot the name of. I do apologize. A professional in business. And this gorgeous satin pothos. Oh, I think this is Scindapsus exotica. Sorry, not pothos. The heck am I saying? Scindapsus exotica. I believe. I might be wrong, but I believe it. I believe in myself. Let's go into my office space. Oh yeah, I also do have a balcony that I planned to clean this weekend, but we have almost 30 degrees in Celsius, which is scorching hot. So this is a delayed project of cleaning, but once again I have a bunch of more plants that love hot, cacti, agaves, palms that I don't show that often, but love the space though. It's gonna be clean and beautiful. You just wait and see. Alright, and right now we came to the place where the magic happens, aka my bedroom that I separated with a closet / shelf and made my office. So this is how this side looks, that you see most of the times, and I also have this corner that once again is a work in progress. That's like my life. But anywho, let's probably start from the windowsill and move around because, oh my gosh, I'm sweating from holding this camera already. So let's just go with it. Also, please excuse my workstation. I'm actually making more, okay, the church bells incoming. Sorry, it's Sunday as I'm filming. I am working on some granny squares projects. I'm actually making a vest, a spooky vest or Halloween vest for my vlog channel. So if you're curious, you can see more of that in my vlog channel. But let's talk about plants. So this is my prized possession. I love this fern so much. This is blue oil fern and it's a beauty. It's glorious. I'm still looking for a perfect pot for it. So right now it just stands in this cheese dish that I thrifted. Very random. And thing that nobody says for you about this, it's so dusty. It makes so many of those, you see those spores? All of those little spores are flying around all of this corner of my home, and my boyfriend, oh my gosh, not my boyfriend, my husband, hates this. It's kind of cute, he says. It's beautiful. It's blue, right? Oh my gosh, look at that. Heck yeah. But it's very messy plant. But anywho, I do have a bunch of cacti growing in here. Not doing much. I mean, this one grew from this size. This one. Especially this summer it's been growing, so it makes me very happy. I also have a salad of Hoya compacta, of Hoya carnosa compacta. Mine was looking pretty bold on the very top, and one day I was like, this is enough, you're working on my nerves, today we're chopping you, so I did. And I have it in this, once again, another cute dish that I thrifted. And I feel like after these Hoya's prop, This dish will be perfect for a pingdom, but we'll work on that in some of the future videos. Also have my beautiful, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, wait, I know, Hush, H, not Hawaii, oh my gosh. Oh my god, okay, this escaped my brain just right now, so I do apologize, but it's a beautiful succulent. I'll put the name on the screen if I remember. Actually, my mom have the very same. We split at this plant from a plant swap from last year. And hers is blooming right now, which is like rude. Why mine is not blooming? I mean, I guess I know why, because hers is standing on a south windowsill and this is a north windowsill, so that makes lots of sense, right? Also, this cacti is being weird. What in the world are you doing, sir? Look at all of those babies coming from the top, and his like very top looks like a butthole. Lots of questions, don't know the answers yet. Here is my variegated Thanksgiving cacti that I just reported in my previous video. It's doing okay, nothing much happening yet, but I believe in it. Soon might be happening something. Also have, this is a rescue Euphorbia amelia. It was a huge one long stemmed stick that I propped, like cut and propped, and it started to bush for me, like grow little branches like so. It's not the happiest right now. Maybe this is a bit too hot for it or too bright like spot, so we will work on that later on. Okay, this is going to be a bit backlit, I do apologize, but this is a cacti that my husband got me from his friend's apartment. He said he asked for a baby, which is so cute. This is so small, my finger for reference, so small. Also have a bunch of more cacti out there hiding. My huge Hoya obovata variegata that just finished blooming and is already working on a bunch of new leaves. Once again, sorry for the lighting. Okay, this flower is on the edge of extinction. They do have some more cacti over here. Have this beautiful astrophyton. I love the shape of it. It's very quirky and interesting. Have this, I call this Einstein cacti because of how fluffy it looks, but these spikes are actually like paper / nails mix. Very different, very interesting. Have this cool euphorbia that looks like tiny palms. I'm saving this one for my upcoming fairy garden. I feel like this looks like a small tree for fairies, so gonna look amazing in one of those. I need to breathe. Also have this cute variegated zizi. You don't believe? Here is a proof. Oh my gosh, it's so backlit. It is variegated, believe in me. So it's growing this new shoot. Oh wait, this new shoot, and I'm so excited. So excited. Oh my gosh, so excited. Okay, this corner is the one that I call the dust corner because I dust this specific place like the least, and you will be able to see that, so I do apologize, guys. But I do have this cute anthurium. Some of you let me know in the comments in one of my previous videos that it might be one of, already forgot because my brain and names are like from different dimensions, so not very great. I mean, the fact that I know so many of plant names already is impressive, at least for me, so I guess moving on. I do have this variegated Phalaenopsis over here and this beautiful Hoya calistophylla that is going crazy. We need to work on that ASAP. I have one of my props of string of hearts. It's reaching the floor already and it's already a problem, but we'll work on that later on. I do have a beautiful, oh my gosh, this is one of my favorite Hoyas. It just never stops blooming. Look at this. Verbac also just gave me these new leaves. Look how beautiful, variegated. Oh, I did not say the name. This is a Hoya. This is a Hoya macrophylla. No, wait. Oh my gosh, what is happening? Why my brain is like not connecting today? Okay, I guess I will leave it on the screen. For some reason I want to say macrophylla, but it's not. Oh my gosh. But yeah, it's blooming again. Again, we're on the way. We have a bunch of more Hoyas in there, like this white leaf sigillatus on the corner in the green pot. In there we have a Wilbur Graves that is not doing too well, so once again a work in progress. It's actually weirdly reaching towards the window, even though it's standing right next to my mother grow light. The heck? In this greenhouse I have my precious variegated Hoya. So I have a Hoya Hindu rope and also a Hoya Polinera variegata. Both of them are outer variegated and both of them are fabulous. This is completely Hoya shelf. We have this rotundiflora, and this one is unfortunately fighting mealybugs and also throwing so many mustaches. It's working on my nerves. So once again, today is the treating day, so we'll work on that. But it's growing like crazy. I cannot repot it from this teeny tiny pot because I'm fighting mealies right now and don't want, to pot them into the new soil and just have all of that infested already. So, plants, I feel like this hobby is always a work in progress. So yeah, we're still there. Have beautiful, by the way, this one is a little variegation out of nowhere. Can you see that? That was so cool. So I have alocasia melon over here, my rainbow cactus that is doing amazing out there, a branch from coming from out there. This is my Cebu blue pothos. Oh my gosh, yeah, this is gonna be a tough day. It's gonna be one of those days. But yeah, I do have a bunch of beautiful Hoyas. This one once again just finished blooming for me. This is Hoya croniana silver, and look at all of those silver leaves, looking fabulous. My Hoya Kalimantan just gave me another set of leaves, which makes me so happy. I have a black margin Hoya Calistophylla. Oh my gosh, it just gave me the new leaves out there. Oh my gosh, where are you going? Oh, it's working on even more leaves. Look at that. Yeah, we do need to work on that. Have a bunch more. This is some kind of Hoya. Okay, you're just gonna unsubscribe like right now because I just cannot come up with all of those names. I'm so sorry, guys. But this is some kind of Hoya lacunosa hybrid. Very cute one. Very cute one. Not so happy though. After I propped it, it started to give me a fuss. So this is annoying. Also under in the back I have a hiding orchid. This is Paphiopedilum orchid, and it's not doing the best, but it's okay. I trust in her. She'll bounce back. This is my a little special greenhouse. I have cute variegated Monstera borsigiana over here in the corner that I feel like fills the space so beautifully. I have a bunch of cuttings from my Hoya cortesiae that once again I took the very same day as I did from my Hoya compacta, and I do have a bunch of pretty plants in here. I mean, kind of possibly beautiful. We're still working on that. This is my alocasia frydek that is not fitting in there anymore, but this greenhouse have trips, so it's another quarantine zone. It just, once again, plants, am I right? So I do have a Hoya silver, oh my gosh, what's happening with Hoya? Alocasia silver dragon in there. I have cartel down hybrid Anthurium. How do we even, yep, right there. It's a King crystallinum and the blue papilliminum hybrid. A cute one if you ask me. I have variegated Hoya Bella that is just going nuts on me. So happy about it. Can you believe I got this Hoya the very same time I got this Hoya? Yeah. I also have a couple more of Anthurium hybrids. Oh my gosh. All you can see is the dust. My god. Oh my god. I'm so sorry, guys. I'll give you a tour of these sometime soon because I'm actually going to be treating them once again this week. My husband is actually coming home with some pest treatment. He went shopping with a list while I'm doing this video, so while I'm making this video. So hopefully soon we'll work on those and have some cool updates. Also in the shelf I have a couple more plants. This is my beautiful variegated Scindapsus jade. Sometimes it's variegated, sometimes it's not. It depends on its mood, I guess. And the lighting situation obviously, but it's a pretty plant. And I have a Hoya carrii in there. cute, large, lush, just nice pop of green, even though I do have a green wallpaper behind on that wall, which technically I kind of regret for like 3 years right now, but we don't do anything about it yet. Maybe one day. Also in here I have a little cabinet. Let me open it up. And here I also have a couple of plants. I have this cute Hoya carnosa. This is actually from another YouTuber, My Jungle Story, from Jacqueline. I also have a Hoya Svetlana from one of my subscribers. It shares my name. I'm also Svetlana. Hi. In the corner, also from the very same YouTuber, have an alocasia that I don't remember the name of, but it's doing, you know, okay-ish. It's still here with us, so I guess that's a win. In here I have a bunch of my carnivorous plants. My husband put a huge fly in there, and I was like, one day coming in there to water my plants, I was like, the heck? Did it like came in here by itself or what? And my husband proudly said, nope, it was all me. And I was like, dude, this is too huge. But anyway, sorry about that random story. But yeah, I do have a bunch of carnivorous plants that I'm planning to work on, ping them and stuff. So right now they're just standing in domes, most of them. Here in the bottom I have another one. Look at this beautiful pink. Oh, it has that pink hue, so cute. Right next to it we do have some Schlumbergera and my Ripsalis paradoxa cuttings rooting. And in there, in the corner, we have Samia furfuraceae. It hasn't grown for me for 2 years, so it didn't drop leaves either. If you have any tips, I would appreciate them. Moving on. Also from that side, I do have another cabinet that I am working on also. I will be putting the sides of acrylic in here, so they won't be breathable, and it's going to be like a greenhouse effect in there. So for now I just plopped a couple Hoyas to prop in there, and nothing else, just empty, you know, waiting for its moment to shine. And here is the overview of my shelf. I've been rearranging a little bit, put some new plants in there, took some old plants out, brought to the balcony and stuff, so I just quickly go through them and see what's going on. So I do have this beautiful philodendron billeti. Oh, this is definitely one of my favorite plants because it just gives that amazing jungle vibe. I love it so much. In here we do have my Hobbit fairy garden that needs upgrade. We're gonna do that hopefully soon, because you cannot see the hut anymore. It's like whole jungle in there. Look at that. It's been growing in here, like this whole fairy garden, for over 3 years right now, I believe. So this is the longest I have ever had a fairy garden, you know, in one place, and I'm proud of it. This is definitely my favorite fairy garden. Next to it we have variegated Adansonii, Mr. Adansonii. That is, it's a weird pattern of growth, I'm not gonna lie. It dropped all of the bottom leaves and right now it's growing like a palm, which I kind of dig. Like, okay, you do you, boo. We do have a spider plant over here. Once again, waterfall vibes, jungle vibes. Perfect to have as a trailing plant on your shelf. Needs to water it though. You can see how, you know, wilty it is. Also, my African violet just rewarded me with these beautiful blooms. I'm so excited. This is actually a plant that I bought from a marketplace from an old grandpa, and he was selling it because his wife passed away, and once I'm gonna have a full story in one of my videos. But it's a very dear plant for me, and I don't know that grandpa. I've never seen him afterwards, but I hope he hopes that the plant is happy, because it is. Anyway, beautiful variegated Hoya vayate. Just look how long that is. I'm so proud of it. This is one of my, once again, oldest Hoyas, and I struggled so much with non-variegated ones. So to see this one so happy, it just makes me like, yes, yes, queen, go for it, do you. Oh my gosh, it makes me so happy. You have no idea. Here's the Curtisia that I said that looked pretty bold, so I propped it. It still have a pretty decent amount of branching going on, so will pot those babies soon, and it won't be that bold on the very top, but we'll also have some long branches, so it's gonna look fabulous, I believe. That euphorbia in the back, Euphorbia trigona, I rescued. Yup, I did. Another plant from trash. This one is from a plant swap. This is it for the scantia that I call a mommy plant. For obvious reasons, just look how fuzzy it is. Oh, I actually gave it a wash, and afterwards it, like, the leaves are a little bit, like, the fluff on the leaves looks like dreads, so we need like brush them or something back into the place. But here's my main string of hearts. That is, you know what, my husband was doing vacuuming one day and he put it on this moss ball, you know, to have area to vacuum because it was growing all there on the ground, and I left it in there for over a week, and right now I cannot take it off. So I did try, and it's just it's in there. We need to work on it. Maybe in one of my videos. Let me know if you would like to see me, you know, hustle and bustle with this plant, because it's definitely gonna need one of those crazy days to work on. And on the very corner we do have a firefly plant. Yup, this is a firefly plant. You probably can tell by the foliage why it's called so, like so. And this was a gift from my husband because of the Firefly channel. Okay, this is a work in progress. I actually was swapping around these top plants because this one is so lush. The plants behind it do not receive too much sunlight, so I was working around it because this philodendron scandens variegated is not as variegated as it could be, right? There is so much more potential, so I wanted to give it more light, and right now the rest of the plants in there doesn't look too great, so yeah, we need to work on that, guys. I mean, okay, give me some time, I'll figure it out. Have a Hoya black margin. Look how fabulous it looks. Oh, so fabulous. Here's another. I showed you on the windowsill the very same plant. Why I cannot remember her name? Oh my gosh. It's like a cousin of Stopelia. Very cute, variegated, lovely. Not all of it is variegated, but we're working on it, I guess. Have this euphorbia out there, looking cool. Wait, let me probably show from the other side. And we do have a bunch of cacti. This is euphorbia over here. These are tephra cacti, if I remember correctly. This huge thing is from my first ever office that I brought home, and it definitely needs a repot. We have a booby cacti from Poland, from my trips to the mountains. We have a variegated Dracaena that actually my husband also got me, little baby. And I mean, it's growing. It's not thriving, but it's here, so I guess I'm just letting it be. And while we're still on this side, let me show like the rest of the plants on this side. So I do have this neon poto. Wait, it's philodendron, I think. I think this philodendron, oh my gosh. So this is like a cool plant for a head-shaped pot because it's like going in circles, definitely looks like a haircut. And for some reason, I don't know how it happened, but I do have a philodendron gloriosum growing in here as well. Like by some miracle, I guess I planted in there or popped it in there, or I don't know what happened, to be completely honest with you, but yes, we do have a random escape plant over there. This is my Pilea, or the money plant, so cute. And this palm that is unkillable, indestructible, and is just screaming jungle vibes. So let's go back. This is Ripsalis paradoxa that I'm propping right now as well. And the shelf from that side, I have my beautiful light veins Maranta. Look at the fresh leaves. So veiny. Ooh, gorgeous. Beautiful. Also on the back there I do have struggling another variegated monster that I've been struggling with from the moment I got it. It just gives me almost completely white leaves every single time, so I'm struggling, but this is a present from my sister, so I cannot get rid of it. I'm just giving it shot after shot and propping it and just restarting it, and it's just a whole process. And also have these blue cacti hanging around in there. We'll go to this side. Oh, we have a bunch of stuff happening. This is like, I call it my green wall, my plant wall, and you cannot prove me otherwise because this is definitely a wall of plants. Like, come on, right? But anyway, I do have a bunch of cool plants in here. I have this cute bird's nest sansevieria in there. I think this is bird's nest. No, it's not bird's nest. Oh, wait. I'll put the name on the screen. I love the combo of plant and a pot. It would look so cool as a centerpiece on a coffee table, but I don't have a coffee table, so it's just standing there. I also have a adenium over here. Cutie patootie, not the happiest one. Oh, because it has mealybugs. Okay, I see. Great. It's so great that you are touching other plants. That's wonderful. I do have this cute Hoya macrophylla. Oh, look at those leaves. It's so beautiful. Love it so much. Have this Anthurium magnificum silver as well. That is, you know, it depends on a day or a month. Sometimes it's doing great, sometimes not so great. There's a meme that I won't be saying out loud. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it whack. Do have this cute moon cacti. This is so pretty. I got it with another one, and another one did not survive, but this one is going strong and I love him so much. I have a Veilfin sansevieria in here as well. Alocasia black velvet. Oh, what a contrast. The newest leaf, look at him. Oh, yes. So pretty and velvety. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Yes. Also have this Alocasia Jacqueline. Have another one as well. This one is not so happy, so it always just in one leaf club, but it's kind of striking leaf, so I'm just letting it hang in there. In there I have a palm that I got from my honeymoon that is doing pretty okay. And we also have this cute Ripsalis heteroclada that's just going all the way down. Once again, it would look so cool, you know, in a muted one colored background. But it also looks like a cool part of a jungle at this point, I believe. And yes, I do have Halloween decorations all year round because I love it. I love it. I mean, I live in Lithuania, in Europe, and Halloween in here came like the fashion of having a Halloween maybe 5-ish years ago only, max 10. So still pretty fresh, and I feel like a child who did not have too many Halloweens, so I'm doing things over the top. In here I have this beautiful Philodendron atabapoense. It's going crazy and it almost looks like one plant with that billet, right? And look at this, the Santhurium clarinarium is blooming. I actually just noticed this today. I was like, oh, what the heck are you doing? It never bloomed for me before, and unfortunately I don't have any other Anthuriums blooming, so I guess we're taking it. And in there in the back we have a pineapple plant standing on top of that soil. Wait. Focus, please. It's actually from one of my subscribers that I met in a plant swap, and I was like, okay, I guess it's coming home with me. I have a string of turtles over here. Just look how happy it is, and it's growing in simple, ambient, freaking hot conditions in my room, and it's even blooming. Look at it. Oh, beautiful. In there, I have a hiding cactus, another one from my office. I love to bring plants to my office and then take them back home and be like, oh my gosh, why do I have so many plants? All right, and there in the back we have a variegated silver sword and a gorgeous gloriosum. It's overgrowing once again. It left the pot, left the chat. Oh my gosh, the newest leaf is hiding in there. Wait, look, oh, wait, look at the size of this one. Gorgeous, oh my gosh. Yes, beautiful. We need to work on that. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm gonna be working on the shelf very soon. Once again, let me know if you would be interested in me just doing things to it, you know? That sounded weird, I'm so sorry. This is one of my favorite plants ever. This is Homolanima Maggie, and it's so easy. The leaves are so striking and beautiful, and it's like as easy as a peace lily. It always shows when it's thirsty, like it's right now. Look at it. The leaves are a bit wilty, right? But it's so pretty whenever it's lush. Right now it's, you know, we're working on it, okay? And also in the back we have another plant from my office, which is a variegated Schefflera. Cute. And if we will move on over here, bam, we do have a beautiful Hoya. Look at her. Oh my gosh, it's growing in pond, and it's been happier during the winter, which blows my mind, but I'm like, okay girl. This is my jewel orchid that I repotted 3 days ago, I feel like. So it's still kind of an awkward, position before it grows naturally and, moves towards sun. I have this beautiful, beautiful variegated philodendron. Oh, look at those leaves. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, I burped. Look at those leaves. Every single one is just a piece of art. Oh, I cannot get over it. This is my first Hoya ever. And classically, it is a Hoya carnosa. It's huge and definitely deserves a new spot, because this philodendron is kind of hiding it. We'll go a little bit more up. We do have another shelf with beautiful foliage. We have a dragon scale alocasia. We do have beautiful newest addition to my planting collection, which is Maranta leuconero green. We have another one of those succulent varieties that I just cannot remember the name of for the death of me, or for the life of me. Always mix up the death and life in that saying, but oh my gosh. Have Raphidophora tetrasperma variegata over here. Oh my gosh. Growing all crazy and fighting for the light. And this beautiful Anthurium crystallinum silver. Look at those humongous leaves. Have one on the way, unfortunately. But we also have, if I remember correctly, some new on the way. So, balance. And in the back I have a philodendron. Oh my gosh. Is it a half moon? New leaf is going to be half moon. Oh heck yeah. So excited. Okay, I forgot the name though. Florida. Yeah. Variegated Florida. Yes, yes, yes. And once again on that side, I already showed you this corner, and on the very bottom we do have just a bunch of plants once again that I'm just, not so sure about. Let me sit down like a kitten. So I do have, oh by the way, oh my gosh, I have this beautiful philodendron. Oh my gosh, you know what? I'm so sorry guys. I'm not sure what's going on. Maybe it's 30 degrees in Celsius in the air, or I'm just losing my mind. What are you? You're one of my most favorite philodendrons. Look at this. I always knew your name. I guess I will leave it on the screen. I'm so sorry guys. I promise I know so many more names, and just I don't know what's happening. Maybe I'm nervous because there are some new people, but I'm so nervous. Anyway, I do have another Jacqueline, just like I mentioned. And this one is so much more happy. It has so many more leaves. Just gave me this new one. Gorgeous. Do have a bunch of Hoyas and alocasias in here. This is Hoya from Cartel Down that started to drop leaves, and I think it's because of some pests. So we're gonna work on that when my husband comes back with anti-pesticide. We have this cute Anthurium clarinervium number 2 over there. Look at those fresh leaves. Oh, cute. Have Alocasia amazonica in the back. Syngonium wendlindii, I believe. And this, oh my gosh, this is a whole story. I have this whole box filled with Cartel Down plants, Hoyas and Anthurium, and I haven't opened it or checked on them in 2 months. I know, a moment for sigh or for screams, but we're gonna do it, I believe, in the next video. We're gonna work on it. I am not opening right now on purpose, so I can do it on a video and show you my reaction and what's going on in there. I'm a bit afraid, but also feel kind of excited because this is something, that probably will blow my mind. Fingers crossed. Here's the last corner of that plant space I have, / plant office, and once again these ones are kind of just put in there because they're kind of larger and I don't have much more place to put them in, but I do have a yellow variegated like Monstera aurea, and unfortunately this summer all of the yellow parts started to brown on me, which never happened to me before, especially during winter. So I'm like, what is happening, guys? this is like, doesn't make sense, okay? Here I have Sansevieria moonshine, my Shrek ear succulent or crassula. Also have my beautiful Monstera Thai #1. This is a top cutting, and in here I have 3 more bottom cuttings that are working on new shoots as well. I'll come a little bit closer. I have this variegated philodendron Jose Buono, and once again, it's a work in progress. Sometimes it gives me more variegated leaves, sometimes less variegated. Like, look at this half moon. And behind, in there hiding, we also have a marble queen that just gave me this fantastic leaf. Look at this. The previous one blew my mind away, but this one is just almost doubled in size, and the pattern, oh my gosh, heck yes, thank you so much. Oh, love it. And in here I actually have plants for selling. So this is another Atapopoense that I propped from the previous one, little Hoya in the back, and Syngonium mojito that I need to repot. So it's actually, after I put it in there, I started to be happy again, and I'm like, okay, I see the signs, you wanna live, we're gonna work on it. And here in the back also a plant waiting for its moment to shine. This is my Philodendron Florida Ghost, and we're gonna work on it later on. It actually lost irrigation, unfortunately, but still a very beautiful plant waiting for its moment when Mama will be ready to report it. Oh, and lastly I also have this Philodendron Xanado. This is a present from my sister for one of my birthdays, and it's a very beautiful plant, but it's also pretty freaky. Wanna see why? I mean, the leaves are fabulous, the stem so jungly, aerial roots like in Monsteras looking fabulous, but can you see that stem? It's actually not attached in the soil. Look at this. Wait, how do I? Bam. You see? I can take it. It's not in the soil. With time, like in 3 years period, it's decided to jump out of the pots right now. I actually zipped it to the stand, and yeah, it's just holding on those aerial roots, which I know is freaky. I do know that. I know that. But it's kind of at the same time kind of cool vibe, because I love weird stuff, spooky stuff. And please ignore that. This is from terracotta pot. Oh my gosh. I just realizing how dirty I will look in this video. Oh gosh. Alright everyone, I hope you enjoyed this video. It's been on the longer side, but I feel like it was fun. At least it was fun for me to capture all of those plants, and later on, maybe in autumn, I will make another walkthrough and we'll see how everything changed and shifted, and it's been a good day. I honestly cannot wait to finish this outro so I can go ahead and watch that video of ferns, because come on. So thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you so much. And of course, before leaving you, as per usual, we do a language lesson on this channel because I speak several languages. So what should we teach you today? You know what? Since we're talking about garbage containers, let me teach you how to say probably a garbage can or a trash can. It depends on where you are in the world, right? Let me teach you how to say that in Lithuanian and in Russian. Sometimes I also teach language lessons in Polish, but this is my 4th language, the Polish. So I'm not always, remembering the words correctly. So sometimes I just go with the safe ones that I know for sure. So this time only 2 language lessons. So if you want to say a garbage can, is it can? I think trash can, garbage can, oh my gosh. A rubbish can. Anyway, if you want to say that in Lithuanian, you need to say šiukšlių dėžė or šiukšliadėžė. You can compile both words into one. Šiukšliadėžė. And if you want to say garbage can, trash can, or a rubbish can in Russian, you gotta say мусорка. Once again, мусорка. This is it. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Like this video if you enjoyed. Let me know in the comments if you want to see more of that content or what kind of content you would like to see on this channel. And hopefully subscribe so we can hang out more. And till the next time, bye! Let's go watch that video! Woo!